Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be short because we are, as Costa said, a bit late. First of all, I want to thank you, the organizers, for inviting me. I'm really pleased and honored to be part of this conference. Well, not only because the Hellenic Association is a renowned association, but also because of the importance of the topic. Being a professor at ESCP Europe, I have a particular interest in this type of topic, because you have, and I think it's the most important point to know to start with, you have decided to adopt a European and global perspective. And indeed, the energy transition is a global issue. And at least you have specificities in each country, indeed, which have to be taken into account. But you cannot expect to build an efficient energy system unless you have a broader perspective, at least a regional perspective, and indeed a global issue. CO2 emissions, for instance, are typically global points. Well, but when you say that, you start introducing the idea that energy transition is a kind of complex topic, because any global topic or regional topic is difficult, because you need to make sure that many different types of people with different views will have to agree. So what are we talking about? Energy transition. Sorry to do that. As a professor, we'll always tell our students, when you talk about something, make sure you know what you're talking about, okay? So what is energy transition all about? Well, I would say it's a kind of shift, which normally should be well organized and well thought, to move from a system which is obsolete and to replace it by a more efficient system, okay, that would provide cheap and clean energy to everyone. Having said that, well, it doesn't help so much, because in the end, you just realize how complex it is. And what I want to stress is the fact that policymakers today have a lot of challenges to go through. And there are lots of difficulties, and there is the risk of taking non-rational decisions. Why? What are the challenges? First of all, a huge technological uncertainty. There are still a lot of questions. We expect a lot of. We all are expecting technological breakthrough, but we don't know exactly when they're going to come, in which area exactly. Also, we have to deal with the strengths of lobbies. Indeed, some of us might have a certain interest in pushing for this or this, even though it may not be the right choice. Also, we have to deal with what I call wishful thinking. For instance, stop drilling. It is the end of oil. We should go just with renewable. Okay, it's nice. Is that feasible? Maybe we could ask our German friends about it. Okay? And another point is, national agendas or geopolitical tensions. You know how difficult it is. So when you look at all these things, I am expecting a lot from this 2 days conference, because I think it might be the opportunity to clarify this point. And we need to have this type of meetings to go through all these difficulties, all these ambiguities, so that we may expect to see rational decisions emerging in the field. So just to conclude on that, because I said I should be short, kind of joke, I'm very much interested with this transition issue, but I'm lost in transition. Thank you very much.